to my channel. So in this video we're going to be learning how to create this dashboard from scratch as a beginner. We're getting our data set from Kaggle, and this is just like a sales analysis. We're going to be starting from scratch. So this is a new page. First thing we are going to do, the data is already imported, but if you want to import data, go to this icon here, click on get data. The data is a CSV file, so you click on text or CSV files, and it's going to bring out some dataset downloaded. So I'm going to be dropping the links to the dataset so you'll be able to import it. Once you import it in this data pane, you're going to be seeing the data and all the columns in this data. So the first thing we are going to be doing is changing the setting so as to make it big enough to contain all the visuals we are trying to work with. So we're going to be changing it into custom. We're going to be changing it to 1120 by 1680 by 1680 to be big enough to contain everything we're going to be doing. So you can just close this because we don't need it yet, so we have enough. This is a blank dashboard, so we're going to get right into the visualization. So the first thing we're going to be doing is creating the table. We're going to be inserting a text box, and we're going to be bringing the text box all through the page. Yeah, so we're going to be typing, going to change the background because our visuals background are going to be in white. So to make it distinct, we're going to be changing it to this one, 10% darker, and we're going to reduce the transparency to 0%. Yeah, we already created a text box in there, which is financial analysis. So financial analysis, copy all, change the color to pink. This color code is FC8ESC. So you can come here because it's not going to show on your basic colors. You're going to come here and write it here, FC8ESC, and that is it. So you see it is already changed. We're changing it to card, visualization to card, and it is showing 1.3 million. So we're going to reduce the box and bring it inside the page. It's very important to learn how to manage your space because you want all visuals to map into this particular dashboard. So you Ctrl C, then Ctrl V, then Ctrl V, then Ctrl V. We need 5. So this really helps in terms of having the same size and not having to stress about the size of your cards and so on. Control Z whenever you have an error. Yeah, so Control Z is to undo an action that you did by mistake. So we have the 5 cards already, but we don't want it to have just units sold and so on. So we're going to change it. Second card from units sold to profits. This is the profit part. So it has shown it is in error. So if we want it to have, like, maybe we don't want it to have any decimal place, we can just like reduce it here and When you click on this, sorry, my laptop is taking time to actually load. It's going to reduce the amount of decimal points that are there, though you don't need to reduce the amount of decimal point because we want the exact value. So you see it has already approximated it to 17 million, but we are going to increase it back to 2 decimal points. Consistency of your visuals really matters, and the format painter icon here really matters. So we're going to click on format painter. It's going to show a brush like sign here. We're going to click on the visual and it automatically formats it. So we're going to be putting a title, which is total sales title. Yeah, so we're going to be also formatting the painter. We should have done that all through from scratch. Format painter again. Everything has a pink look, and lest I forget, we want to give them boundary. Want it to be rounded in their boundaries. So we're still going to get to that, and here we're also going to give it a title, total units sold, because that's like the value, but we just want it to be more appealing to the stakeholders. So yeah, let me check if I can make it right. It's not really giving. So we're going to make it black. Oh my god, we lost this. So in case you forgot to add the title and you forgot the color value, just check what you click on here. So it is showing as profit. So you're going to come here and click on total profits. The way you type it, it's going to show on the screen directly. Total profits. So that's that. Then we're going to be moving to the effects. So the background is pink already. Then we want to make it have visual borders. But if we let it have black visual borders, it's going to look, let me check. It's not bad actually. So we're going to increase the rounded corners to like 9. Yeah, this looks okay enough. So same method, format frontal picture. Doesn't matter actually, you can like go through the stress, but me I don't like stress, and that's why I use this method. In as much as you want the same formatting for all your visuals. Yeah, so I think we should increase this box so so the text doesn't have to be wrapped. That way it's not different from the rest. So we create space. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. So we can always move this. You're going to be using the left arrow on your keyboard to move the visuals. If you don't want to use your cursor, and if you have a mouse, you can also use that. So I have noticed that the values are no longer in bold, and it's probably because of the format painter method I used. So we're going to just come here and click on B. We'll just control B the visual. If it doesn't work, just come here and click on B. Unit sold doesn't have $sign because it is not in currency. It is just the values amount sold. By the time you finish designing this dashboard, you would know why it is important to create these cards. So yeah, so thinking we should actually like increase the font a little bit so it matches the rest front of the title to 19. And I don't want the text to be wrapped, so we'll increase it more. Yeah, so we have the values. So we want the cards to be this short because we don't want we want to create space. Yeah, because we want the visuals to be this short because we want to create space for other visuals as well. So we're just going to like crop. Yeah, so when you try to crop a visual, Power BI draws a line so you know where to stop. So we want this middle one to have a different color to just make the dashboard more appealing. So we're going to change the background color, so this color of pink, and the value is EFB 5B9. So yeah, next we're going to be creating different visuals based on the data sets we have. We're going to be drawing insights from different categories or different data parts. So the first, we're going to be creating sales price and manufacturing price by product. So this is the first visual that's showing, and the values are really tiny because we increased the background, the canvas settings, so makes it a little bit smaller. So we're just going to drag it down. Yeah, we're going to be using a specific size method to achieve this, which is 392 541. Yeah, so it looks bigger already. We have a lot of visuals coming in. I showed you guys what we're working with. So this doesn't really explain what we're doing. We're going to be changing it to a line chart, and this automatically explains that the manufacturing price here is $2,020 and the sales price is 218,000. So we're going to change this to a currency. Yeah, so you see that Paseo product has more sales price and manufacturing price, so they're going to have more profit than the remaining products. This one has less sales price and higher manufacturing price, which shows that they have loss. So it really explains the data better. So we're just going to be formatting the old data because we want it to look more appealing. This is very hard to read. So we're going to be changing the title first. So sales price, and not sum of, you know it's the sum already, and manufacturing price by products. So that is okay. And we're going to be changing the font to this and making it bold enough to be seen. I'm also going to be centralizing it. We can increase the font more. Yeah, we're going to be making the text color pink and the background color for the title black. Yeah, so We have it. That's all for the title. Everything is already looking together. We want the legend labeling to be better. So we're going to come here and edit what we want the values to be. So sales price here and manufacturing price here. So we're going to go to the legend part and put it. So we're going to be changing this. So discounts and gross sales by products. So we're meant to just leave products alone. Oh, sorry. This visual just explains the amount of discounts that are gotten by different um, products according to the manufacturing price. So we'll know if discount actually helps um, product sales and so on and so forth. So we're doing this, but the secondary y-axis should be the line. So the manufacturing price should be here. Yeah, so discount, the manufacturing price. We should have this here too. So we'll probably have to restart or check what is going on there. That's why I said we should just leave it and come back to it. So manufacturing price, we have to change the title. So when you do this copy and pasting, you have to be very careful to not use the same visual by mistake 2 times. So we're going to change it to discounts and sales. It's actually meant to be discount and gross sales, not discount and manufacturing price. Discount and discounts and gross sales by product. Discounts and gross sales by product. Yeah, so we had already made the changes. We're going to go back to our visualization pane to drag discounts to the line axis. So we have it already, and we're just going to format it like we did the first one and change some of gross sales to just gross sales. It shows that you actually know how to format your work doing this. So it changes it directly automatically. I don't think we need grid lines here. So we can just go to the secondary y-axis and make it black. So we're just going to be using a tree map for our next visuals. It's going to be right here. It's going to be right here, and it's going to be profits by country. Yeah, so these are the profits we have by country, and we have France, Canada, Germany, United States, and Mexico. So we want our data to have labels so people will know the sales they have, and it will be easier for them to interpret the visuals. So I'm going to be making it black because there are so many colorful visuals here. Yeah, so we're going to be making the color value also black, or the category label, I mean. So this also should be in black, and the font should be increased. Yeah, and it should be in bold as well. We're going to be changing the picture. Like I said earlier, the font, the color for today is pink and black. We don't need to change the background, but we need to make it have borders. So um for this, we're just going to go back to this and fix the error so we don't forget. The reason why we're having this error is because they are both on the same axis. I'm meant to put this on another axis and enable the secondary y-axis here, values, and make it bold. Increase the font to 12 to be visual enough to see. So I think we're good to go with that. We can see that this has 27,250 because I put labels, but it's going to make it too crowded and might not pass the right information. So this can enable the values here and make it bold, increase font to 12. So I noticed that doing this, we cannot discern the one that has the main axis and the secondary axis. So we have to put it there. We put it here that is discount. Automatically we know that this other one is gross sales, and gross sales is not formatted as a currency as well. So we're going to format it as a currency. If you want me to make a video on how to use Power BI effectively, from downloading to formatting values and so on and so forth, you can just like drop it in the comment section and I'll make a video specially for you. So the next part is the column. I'm going to be changing the column to pink. Yeah, so, and the line, we're going to be changing the line to black, or we can just do it the other way around, black and pink. So let's just do that, because pink has been everywhere around us since morning. So black and the line pink. Yes, I think this is better for me. And then the line, I'm still going to leave it because it just shows that some are out of the boundaries and some are not. So we can do the same for this one too, by letting the title of the secondary y-axis show, and make it in bold, change the font because we want to have a consistent font, and I think that's okay. So I can see that the x-axis labeling looks like quite smaller. So yeah, increase it and we have something we're okay with. So we go back to our tree map and we format the colors and make this as our first color, this as our second. Then we're going to be making this look better. I'm going to come here and change the last graphic here to this, and I think this, no, this should be here. Then this, yeah, yes. So I think this is better. We can see the labeling and every details as shown that France has the highest, followed by Germany, then Canada, Mexico, and the rest are sharing the other half of the visuals. So we're going to change the title part to black, just like the rest. We could have just formatted Painter, but to just change the settings revise from scratch. So FC8 ESC is the color we're using for our headers, and we have to change it. Consistent headers are really important. So we can just come here and check. So this one has 15. I'm going to make this 15 as well. And this is already perfect. So I think I like it at the side. We're just going to change the rest to the side. And yeah, we're going to, okay, the visual borders are already like fixed already. It should be 12. I just increase to 12. And that's all. So this the title, yeah. So we're fixing this. So if you're like almost done, for the next visual, because of time, we can just use our copy and paste method. Wait for the remaining 3. So this one we're going to be changing it to sales and profits, yearly sales and profits, sales and profits. I'm going to be creating something like this, but something that shows the we're just going to Ctrl C and Ctrl V because there is no more time. So I'm going to be making this bigger because it is a more complex visual. So this should show the profit and sales by year. So we're going to remove every category. Click and click. Yes, so sales and profits by date. So we're going to put this profit here as the line. Yes, so we're going to drill this up so it make more sense. Drill up again. Yeah, so we're just going to leave that. Edit this so it has just profits. And this so it has just sales. Yeah, so we're going now to like format. Here we're going to change it to sales and profit by year. So 2013, their sales in the the third quarter was really low, and their profit was low as well. So that's just showing the sales and their profits. Sometimes you might make sales and not have much profit. Like for the first quarter of 2014, they had more sales than profits. So by year instead of by products, by year. So that's that. And we're going to be We don't have much to do here actually because we copied the visual and most of the visual already has the formatted version. So secondary y-axis and increase the value. The title, okay, change to the usual fonts. Yeah, this one is more visible. First one. So the lines, we're going to be changing it to color pink. Yeah, and we can also like interchange that, but I think this is okay. It explains better than the first. So we can, so we're just going to like rearrange them and Ctrl C, Ctrl V again. So to be easier to finish up around the top. So we're going to unclick. Copying and pasting really takes so much. You have so much to lose if you're not so careful. So gross sale by company, by country. I want to know the country that has the highest sales, and this is not really explaining it. You can change to a funnel chart, see if it's going to work. I think this is better. Yeah, so you don't need to show them the percentage, although this funnel chart has like the reason why it is there. It has its own purpose, but we're just going to be using it for today's visual. Yeah, so we're going to be putting the data labels into a background and the values in pink. The background in black and zero transparency. So I think it looks better. Category labels in black. So yeah, I think this is better. We don't want to show the conversion rate, so just like ignore it. And this is better. So we're just going to add more visuals. Ctrl C and Ctrl V. If you Ctrl V a funnel chart for a visual that has a bar chart or a column chart, it's not going to be helpful for us. So we're going to do this again for the unit sales by product. So we're just going to leave product alone and click on unit sales, unit sold. So the unit sold, it shows that Paseo product has the highest unit sold so far. And let's just try something else. We can use this, and because the labeling really doesn't do the magic, we're just going to remove grid lines first and remove our x-axis labeling. Yeah, so we're going to be making this bar chart pink, right? Yeah, pink. Yeah, this looks better. So we're going to be introducing data labels. We're going to be formatting it to be outside end. Leave it background black, just like the rest. Transparency 0, 0 actually. Then we format the values to be pink. Then we increase it to 12 so it to be visible enough. So it shows that Value, Amalia and Montana, Value and Amalia have the same amount of units sold and so on. So the display unit is in millions and it's showing 0 point something. So we're going to format it to thousands. Yeah, so I think this is better. You can approximate it as well to 0. So I think this looks really better. Do not forget to change the title. Title units sold by products. So units sold by products. Ah, so I think our dashboard is ready now, and we're just going to like go to properties and kind of increase the width to like 550 and see what it does. Okay, we can increase to like 560. Okay, they said it should not be less than 552. So yeah, twist this as well. I think this can do better. This should be by products, not by products. So we can format this product or this year part and maybe try to make it more complicated. But I think this is a very simple dashboard that even a beginner can use as their first project. And that's why we're doing things that are really this particular visual had an error. The title the same title as this one. So you can always change it here. I already did before I realized I wasn't making a video. And this as well, we've changed it to profit by country instead of sums of profit by country. And I just want to show you guys the interactiveness of this dashboard. So when you click on France, it shows you guys the sales price for France, the manufacturing price for France, the products, the units sold, the amount of units sold, which 71,606,000 sold for the Papasio product in France alone. If there was a drop down and or a slicer, and we have it here. Let me click on two countries at once. It shows everything that we need to know. So for United States, it's going to show as well. That's like the benefit of this um this card at the top to just show a breakdown for VTT product. The total sales is 108 no 40 VTT product. The total sales is 20.51 million and the total discount is 1 million. So it's just to show you that this dashboard is interactive. Thank you so much for watching this video. If there's any video that you want me to make, you can just drop a comment and I'll promptly make a video for you and I'll make the video. Subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification box. Bye.